Good evening, blissful couples. You're welcome to this special edition. Today, rather tonight, we're looking at how to blissfully invest in your marriage. How to blissfully invest in your marriage. One thing to take note of is prioritize your marriage as a social asset. An asset always appreciates with time, so it's worth investing in. Then, secondly, premarital counseling is such a gift, an investment, but an ongoing postmarital counseling is, is of greater value because you keep growing, you keep adjusting, things are never the same. So you are aware of certain things where you need to improve. Thirdly, do you want a blissful marriage? Be a lifelong learner. Always learn about relationships, about marriage. Invest in daytime. Having dates, you get away for a date here and there as a couple. Invest in your anniversary getaways. Invest in marriage retreats. Invest in couples devotionals. Invest in reading marriage books and other journals regularly. Invest in finding a mentoring couple to be a resource for a relationship. Finally, everybody is excited about having a perfect wedding, but very few, or should I say nobody, looks forward to plan, to strive, and invest for a perfect marriage. Wow, what a misnomer.
Yeah, exactly. So like he has said, like what my husband has said, this month we are looking at how to blissfully invest in your marriage. That's our topic for this month. Greetings all.
Yeah.
We love you, lovely couples. We love you all. This is a special live video as we advertised on our Facebook page and to some of our close friends. It's a special live in the sense that it's a pre-recorded video, but as soon as we post it, we are going to be online because what we want to do is to chat with you people in the chat box.
Yeah.
As you comment, we comment as well. We answer certain questions that you might ask, or we comment to some added knowledge that you're going to give us.
Yeah.
So remember to drop your comments in the chat box. I have some questions to ask us and you as a couple. In what areas can we invest for our marriages to always remain strong? Or what marriage investment has worked for you? Or what do you feel can couples do to invest in their marriage? I'm going to say a few things that we've done to invest in our marriage. As we said, this life is a special one. We just want to share what we do because sometimes just talking and talking sometimes might not work so much well. So we just want to show you that we actually do the things we talk about.
Yeah.
So here are some of the things that we do to invest in our marriage. Some of them, yeah. The first one is that we deliberately plan for our us time, like he said, the dates. We go out for dates. It can be a dinner date, it can be lunch date, or an anniversary date, whatever date we can think of, we do go out for dates. The same things we did before we got married, we've continued to do them. The other way, sorry, let me just adjust our camera. The other way we invest in our our marriage is we deliberately continue to learn. We learn like on a daily basis. Remember, a marriage is the only school where you are given a certificate before you actually begin learning. We got our certificates before we even experience what marriage is all about. That's the reason why the learning will never stop, because we got the certificates before we started learning. So we deliberately invest in learning. How do we do that? We like buy books on marriage and we read them so that we learn a few things. We also attend couple seminars or workshops wherever we are able to. If someone has invited us or heard of them somewhere, we make sure we attend them. They can be from church or from other places. We do attend. We do attend. All we want is to enrich our marriage, to invest in our marriage, so that we always remain on top, or we always are better than we started. The other way we deliberately learn is, or the other way you can deliberately learn, continue learning, is by subscribing to some channels on social media and learn one or two things. Not any channel, but channels that enrich your marriage. Then the other way we invest in our marriage is rediscovering each other, because one thing I've come to learn is that I'm not the same. I got married young. I was 24. I'm in my 40s. The things I liked in my early 20s and the things I disliked then are not the same things that I like and dislike in my 40s. So deliberately we've like learned to rediscover each other. Who are we? What do we like now? What do we dislike now? So that's one way of investing in your marriage. Rediscover each other. Learn about each other. Relearn yourselves, because we change with time. Another way we invest in our marriage is that we deliberately attend couples retreats. Way back, we used to have our own retreats just as a couple, where we just go on a retreat wherever as a couple. Sometimes we'd carry our children along. They helped, but one thing we've learned is that actually when you join other couples on a retreat, it's even more beneficial. So like last year, we went with the Smart Love couples in Siavonga, and we learned a lot, because what happens when you go with other couples on a retreat is that you also have some sessions where you learn a few things concerning marriage and how to improve your marriage. So they really help us. This year we couldn't jump on board with the Smart Love because the time they were going, we had some challenges financially. So we actually planned, the two of us, that we are going to go on ours alone later this year. But it so happened that a couple from Ndola Bread of Life, invited us to their retreat as well, which came in later, which was about 2 weeks ago. And by then, at least financially, we were okay. So we jumped on board with them. So part of the video, this video you're watching, pre-recorded, is part of the retreat that we had in Livingstone with the Ndola Bread of Life Church. And it was a wow. We enjoyed ourselves. We learned a lot from the lessons that were taught. We learned a lot from interacting with other couples. Some parts of the video, I'm sure you're going to see, they look like we were children. You know, sometimes, do you know that in every woman there's a little girl. In every man there's a little girl, a little boy. Yeah. So we had to let out that little girl in us, that little boy in us, and we had so much fun, and our stresses were released. We came back home fresh, and when I went back in the office, I was thinking straight. So it really helped. So that's one way we invest in our marriage. We love to go for retreats with other couples apart apart from us just going on ours alone, we also jump on board. Smart Love couples, we're still with you. We are going to join you in the next year one. Don't worry, we love retreats. So the retreats, they help us bond, they help us strengthen our relationship, they help release the stress, like I earlier said. Enjoy the video as we carry you along our adventure during our Livingstone retreat for couples. Wishing you all a blissful marriage. Remember, love begins at home. Our 2022 retreat was a wow, away from our usual boring and stressful routines.
It was time to also make new friends, time to reconnect just us, reflect, relax, having fun away from home, rekindle, refresh, hey, just enjoying nature.
It was time to network with other great couples, and we learned a lot. This couple embraced us. There's this specifically couple that embraced us, and we connected in so many areas. You see the couple I'm talking about, this one. This couple here, this one.
How we treasure these moments together. They strengthen our bond. Our last day of retreat, we had a special dinner as couples.
Yes, girl talk is something a lady will always treasure. Check this out. We're having a girl talk here.
Men too love to chit chat. Despite the many couples at the retreat, we never forgot our us time.
Exactly. Look at us. They're having our us time.
Breakfast time. Yeah.
Guess where we are?
Flashback. So few minutes from now, we are going to take you some Finland, which is also inclusive on the ticket. So for now, allow me to say sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. Questions concerning the trip are most welcome. Thank you.
The history. This is the time we were given the history of the Zambezi adventures. Please try to listen so attentively because the volume was a bit low. Try to listen. It was very, very interesting. It actually relaxed our minds. We were at peace as we were listening to the history. Enjoy as we carry you along our adventure.
A new government came to power. Northern Rhodesia became the independent state we now know as the People's Republic of Zambia. Zambia is the source of the river we are now cruising. Mighty Zambezi, the fourth largest river in Africa, carries its course through Zambia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique, before flowing into the Indian Ocean. This river is famous for its Keep your eyes open while we're cruising, and you can see hippo, crocodile, elephant, zebra, giraffe, buffalo, wildebeest, warthog, impala, many other antelopes, whereas some has only rhinos. But of course, it is the presence of the mighty Victoria Falls, known locally as Osiwatunya, or the smoke of the mountains, which puts the Zambezi River in a class of its own. We are in a summer corner. The water levels are at their highest at the end of April and lowest between September and October. Our water level is almost entirely dependent on the amount of rain received in Angola and Zambia. The town of Livingston owes its existence to the presence of the Victoria Falls, situated 10 kilometers due north of the mountains. The site for the town was chosen by its geography. The original town was known as Constitution Hill, but this area was largely swampland which was plagued by malaria. Livingston was founded in 1905, named after the Scottish missionary Dr. David Livingstone, who was a missionary, explorer, and a medical doctor. Apparently, Dr. Livingstone was also fond of haggis and pillow tossing. Born in Blantyre, Scotland in 1813, Livingstone was one of the first Europeans to set foot in this area. On the 16th of November 1855, the famous explorer first set eyes at the Thunderous Falls, standing on the island that is known today as Livingston Island. On his first visit, he wrote, "Scenes so lovely must have been gazed upon by angels if they are found." He in turn named the falls after Britain's Queen Victoria, a lady who never saw the sun. Livingston is the only town in Zambia, and one of only a few to have kept its original colonial name after independence.
My lovely
A fact
babe.
that bears tribute to Dr. Livingstone.
She's on camera as well.
Today, Livingston
Trying
is
to
the
get the
tourism capital of
history.
Zambia, a town thriving with development,
Are you hearing the
full of
history?
optimism of a bright future. The indigenous people of this area are the Lea, the Toka, and the Subuya, whose existence can be traced back over 400 years. The largest of the area's villages is Makubi, with a population of around 70,000. The Victoria Falls area and its people have strong traditions and rich culture, much of which revolves around the river and its many islands. If you're interested in statistics, here are a few impressive figures. The thundering Victoria Falls are 1.7 kilometers wide, with 1.2 kilometers of width belonging to Zambia. At high water, over 900 million liters of water per second flow over the Victoria Falls, dropping 111 meters into the chasm below. Nature alone has carved the shape of the falls. Over the last 100,000 years, the Zambezi River has cut 7 previously existing waterfalls into the rock that now makes the Batoka and Songwe gorges. In 1989, UNESCO listed the Victoria Falls as a World Heritage Site, which travelers love trees. Put this place on the top of your list. The falls have also long been known as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. The others being the Grand Canyon, the Great Barrier Reef, Mount Everest, Northern Lights, the Pedicantine volcano, and the harbor of Rio de Janeiro. Yes, we know you may never have heard of the Pedicantine volcano. It's in Mexico. The thunderous spray of this breathtaking spectacle can be seen from over 30 kilometers on land and over 60 kilometers away from the air. You just can't miss them. Enjoy the pristine natural beauty of this river Zambezi and this continent, Africa.
How are you enjoying the retreat?
My name's Prince, and I'm really enjoying this retreat.
Okay.
I came here with my dear man,
Yes.
who happens to be Maureen.
Okay.
So we have really enjoyed ourselves. ourselves, and we are looking forward to having such kind of retreats as a church,
Yes.
because that will help us as couples to ignite our love towards each other.
Wow.
Thank you.
It all begins from home.
Yes.
Thank God for you.
Thank you.
Blessing.
Thank
How
you.
did you enjoy the session by the bishop?
No, the session was powerful.
Wow.
Because there are certain things that we didn't understand, but by the grace of God, we were able to understand and to learn one or two things at the end of the day. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time.
My name is Izukanji Silwenga.
Okay.
This is my beautiful wife.
Wow.
Hello.
The wife of my youth.
Wow.
We've been married for 13 years now.
Wow.
And we
It's
are
a milestone.
It is. And we are in Livingston for the marriage retreat. It's awesome. It's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen that didn't join us here, believe me, you're missing a lot.
Oh yeah.
You're missing a lot. This place is just awesome.
Okay.
And the things that are happening are awesome.
Wow.
We are being built. If you're from here,
Wow.
be something else.
Okay.
Like my wife said, Kim closed up, leave this place, opened up.
Yeah. Mom, can you say something?
Yeah, like I said earlier on, when you come here, you come compressed, but when you leave, you leave relieved.
That's
So
powerful.
it's a good thing.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you for your time. On the boat cruise, African Queen boat cruise on the Zambezi River down Livingstone. It's my beautiful wife. She says something. What I'm saying to Family Bliss.
What I'm saying to family bliss is that vacation is important
Mm.
to manage your stress, especially if you're both working now, outside of home and working at home. You need to manage your stress. So this is one way we manage our stress.
Okay.
At least it will make me go back for
So
work
these animals
fresh and
Wow.
thinking straight.
are
It will
known to
also
be
make our
Africa's
marriage
most dangerous
like
animals.
it's renewed, and that keeps us,
Wow.
we're like up to the game every time
That's good.
after the vacation.
That's good. Did I tell you that I love you this morning?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I love you more.
Through the love letter.
So these animals are
You look
known
beautiful,
to be
sweetie.
Africa's most
Love your
dangerous
smile.
animals because of their high record
Thank
of
you for your
killing
time.
more people than any other animal. So these animals, they keep a defensive reserve.
How are you? What are you eating for lunch?
I think this is a snack. This is a snack. I have chicken. I have some corn. I also had cucumber eaten it. And I have this, which is like a baby,
Let's see.
like
Wow.
a baby burger. I don't know what they call it.
Okay.
It's not my lunch. I'm yet to have my lunch.
Okay. Yeah. We're still on the boat cruise.
Mm-hmm.
The Zambezi River Couples Retreat 2022.
So reaching at this point, allow me to point out a few things. So we are exactly with the beach. So if you look at the upstream, you can see one channel there. Coming down to the starboard side, you can see how the river split itself into human channels. So far to the left, you can see there's the first channel, that's the one we came up with. Second one on the middle there. Far down, you can see the third channel. And on the third channel, that's where we share the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. So behind the vessel where you can see a lot of palm trees, that's the mainland to Zimbabwe. It's also a national park called Zambezi National Park in Zimbabwe side. So Zambezi National Park is one of the biggest in Zimbabwe, which stretches all the way from Victoria Falls, going upstream until into Chobe National Park in Botswana. So in that national park, they have all big 5 animals, including cat family. So those 2 islands you see on the middle, they all belong to Zambia side, and they're part of Botswana National Park straight ahead. So we share the border on the 3rd channel. Reason why it's the deepest channel of this river, which goes up to 17 to 18 meters deep in high water. So coming to the Zambezi River originates in northwestern part of our country, Zambia, at a place called Kalene Hill. It's a natural spring. The water is coming from the ground. From there, it flows completely into Angola, comes back into Zambia, touches a little bit of Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe here. Finally, it passes through Mozambique, flowing all massive waters into Indian Ocean. So the Zambezi River from the source to the mouth is about 2,740 kilometers. That's the reason why it's the 4th longest river in Africa. After the river now, Congo, Niger, then the Zambezi River. So from here, we'll drift back using the same channel, and the bars are still open. Enjoy the rest of your cruise. Thank you.
There goes the Lion King, Victoria Falls.
So equals they spend most of their daytime in water because of their skin, which is very soft and sensitive from sun. So they go out to feed at night when the weather is conducive for them. So although hippos they have a high record of killing more people, these animals are 100% vegetarian. They don't eat anything with blood. So these animals they can be full subject of the water for about 2 to 3 minutes. If not distance, they can go up to 8 minutes. So hippos they also deliver in shallow waters or on the mainland, and their gestation period is about 8 to 9 months.
Elephant. Ooh. Elephants. We're able to see them in a cruise. Look at them. Ah. Wow. Elephant.
quiz.
In the world.
Yes.
In the world. Wow.
Catching up with my darling. Straight. Let's check. Any waters to drink to buy here?
Sorry?
You have water.
You want what?
Water to buy.
To buy?
Buy water.
Oh, to buy water here. Here they don't sell.
Okay.
Hafuna manzi, atafuna kula manzi. Manzi. Bataonga.
Oh.
But sometimes it runs so fast. It runs so fast and it reaches somewhere, it just stops. Yeah, it runs so fast and it just stops, like it's confused. Suddenly it just stops and starts going back where it's Kumba, come here, you. Kumba. I started going to festival, and I saw that actually on this wildlife.
Yeah. Discovery Channel.
Where the Pumba just so the lion started chasing it, really, and then it just suddenly stopped and starts running towards the lion. Then the lion, so the narrator was saying, the lion was like, this small little thing stops and challenges me.
Zebra crossing, have a white and black.
Zebra crossing, white and black.
A zebra when it's born black.
Oh.
Okay. So that's what stripe you see on this animal. It's a skin pigment. We call it a melanin. That's a yes. Yes, it's a melanin which differs or which filters the color of the fowl or the animal. Okay. Yes. So when they are born black. Yes. Okay. So those stripes you see, like what he said, they are not decorations, They play a very good role in animals because when it's hot like this, they regulate their body temperature. Those stripes, the white one, they can able to be bigger stripes or reduce into smaller stripes. That is when it's hot, they'll be bigger stripes. Then when it's cool, they reduce in size again. You find a zebra can graze the whole day. Whenever it is very hot, it still graze. Comparing to the buffaloes, you've seen the buffaloes; they are just lying under the trees because they are dark skin. Because that one it absorbs heat. That one comparing to this one. So like this one, they have got what we call a helmet, a life jacket. They are putting on a life jacket. Yes, but they don't feel hot. Keep on regulating their body temperature using the very strength which they have on their bodies. Yeah, so the origin or the inner color for these animals is black. But when the young ones, when you have them.
This is the time we had to come out of the vehicles to go and see the rhinos that are not tamed at all. And we were advised, whatever happens, do not run, do not scream, and we obeyed the rules. There was a time this particular rhino we went to see stood up, and everybody wanted to run. We remember that we're not supposed to do anything. Though we have not shown that part where it stood up because everyone was scared. Our cameras were like just down off. We were just wondering what's going to happen next.
This is the mother and the baby. The mother, she's called Lucy, and the baby, she's called Mutinta. Mutinta is the name in honor to the first lady. Yeah.
No.
Something it's just living there for 1 year. Oh, yes. It was in Cabo Bread of Life. Yes, it was, before being pastor. It was a youth pastor. Oh, yeah. Because the information was telling us and the personal quality. Enjoy yourself there. Some fish,
Fish and beef.
chicken, beef, and delivery.